Hey there, Seth Humphrey here with the Vitality Mill. And first off, I appreciate your interest in this is just for beginners. This is a program that I wanted to put something together for individuals that have told themselves a story of, I need to get into shape before I join a gym, or I need to drop a little bit of weight before I join the gym. And I 100% get it. We feel like that we are going to step into something that is that's difficult, and a lot of people do. A lot of people will jump into a boot camp and they have no reason to be in a boot camp. They have injuries, they have limitations, they've never worked out before. And just being transparent, boot camp's more for individuals that know what they're doing, need to just step in and don't have to worry about getting injured and can jump down on the ground and do things like that. The majority of my clients are not that way. They've taken care of their family. They've done the things that they need to do and provide, and they found themselves in a position where now they need to start taking care of themselves, and jumping into something like a boot camp just doesn't work for them. So I wanted to create something that you could just start implementing. And here's the deal is, a lot of this stuff's going to seem super simple. And the majority will look at what I give and they'll say, well, it can't work because it's too simple. We've been wired to believe that hard will get us results. And what I'm here to tell you, it's not hard. It's simple and consistent that will get us long-term results that we want to see. And if you don't believe me, just follow this for the next, give yourself 7 days, and then go another 7 days, and just see what the results are. But I want you to understand this is, it's like planting a seed and watering the seed and then running out and wanting to see results immediately. It doesn't happen. Think about that. You're planting a seed and then running out the next day wondering where the tree's at. It don't work that way. You've got to plant the seed. You've got to water it every single day. And then the next thing you know, you walk out and then it starts to bloom, and then you start to see some progress that way. So, I have already, what I would do is in the morning time, I would start a 10-minute clock, and I would just work on mobility and flexibility, some stretches to put into play. It's not hard. It's something you can do right when you wake up in the morning, and you don't have to talk yourself into doing it. I've already shot a video for that I will put in here so you can automatically know. But you getting your stretch in is going to be just 10 minutes. Go and get a stretch in, and then from there, go get a walk. Do a 10-minute walk. People underestimate how much a walk can help you start to lubricate your joints, but at the same time, it's beneficial long term, because what we want is try to get 10,000 steps in at the end of the day. So just going for a 10-minute walk after you get the stretches done, and like I said, I've already shot a video for the stretches. Next one, super simple, is getting 30 ounces of water before we have any caffeine. What I see a lot of individuals do is they'll wake up, they have not had any fluids for 6 to 8 hours. They wake up, and the first thing they do is they reach for coffee. And our brain is made up about 95% water. And so what happens is we're dehydrated, and we wake up, and then we drink something that dehydrates us even more. And then we wonder why we're kind of groggy and can't make decisions, and overwhelmed by the possibilities of the day and this and that. You need to drink some water first. It's just going to help you across the board, and it's not something that's real difficult. Again, the next one is something that a lot of you won't do. It's something that I would suggest that you do, because it's going to give you energy. Now, if you do this the first thing in the after you get done with your walk, and you do your and you do it in whatever order you want to, but you get your walk and you get your stretching in, a cold shower. Now, this could be that you go and you take your warm shower, you get done with your warm shower, and then the last minute you turn it on cold. And what I want you to do is just focus on your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're doing something hard to start your day, but it also will fill you with energy. And I just cannot tell you how much that's changed the game for me. Start with a minute, work, once you get a minute, try to go for 2 minutes, work up to 3 minutes. And it's just benefits of it are out of this world. And you can graduate from there. I have an ice barrel where I get into it every morning, and it's just something, like I said, it changes the game for me. But it all started with cold showers first. Next from there is a green shake. We're gonna link some recipes in here for you, so you can know how to make the green shake. But it's super simple: frozen spinach, frozen kale. Throw some maybe almond milk, maybe coconut milk, maybe water that you use as the base. Frozen spinach, frozen kales, frozen berries, and then throw in a scoop and a half of protein. And then now you have a complete breakfast. So now we've gotten up, we've been moving around a little bit. We've got some breakfast with our green shake put into play now. We've got our water in. Now I just want you to write down the 3 wins from the day prior. A big thing about fitness is mindset. You'll never change your beliefs. You'll never change your results until you change your beliefs. And so what we need to do is we need to focus on winning. When you're focused on something, that's what you get. So what we want to do is we want to focus on winning. So just sit down. What were your 3 wins from the day prior? I can tell you that, like, for me, I signed a new client up. We made some big moves inside of our marketing and things, and then I had a client that lost 30 pounds and is moving forward with us. So it's just super simple. Don't overthink that. The most minuscule wins didn't count. So it could be that you woke up and you did your stretches and stuff, and that will work. The other part and the last part is 10 minutes of just taking some quiet time. You can call this. You can call this meditation. You can call this chill time. But what happens is a lot of the times we are moving quick, moving fast, and we need to create a little space in the morning and the afternoon, but also before you go home to your family, create a little bit of space. And what I mean by that is, think about if you are driving, somebody cuts you off. Before you think about it, you get all mad, you get frustrated, and then you may want to throw up the middle finger, give them the bird. You may say some choice words, but in the end, when it makes we're reactive, right? We're very reactive. When we say something we regret, we do something we regret, we eat something we regret. When we're able to back off and create some space with that chill time, that meditation time, that this nap, whatever it may be, 10 minutes that you can do in the morning time, you can also do in the evening time, in the afternoon, I would suggest as well. But when we take that 10 minutes of just shutting up and breathing, don't have to be anything. Everybody thinks it's some kind of meditation so hard, this and that. It's just shutting up and being quiet and being alone with your thoughts for a little bit and concentrate on your breathing. What I would suggest is focus on your breathing. 4 seconds in your nose, 4 second hold, 4 second out your nose, 4 second hold. So it's called box breathing. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold. And I would do that for 10 minutes. And what that's going to do is create some space so then you are not as reactive. So when somebody cuts you off, you might at first get a little bit irritated, then you kind of back off and start to think about maybe there's an illness, or maybe they've got something going on. They have to hurry up and get to the hospital and baby's on the way or something like that. You just never know what other people are going through. So helps us just create some space. What's going to happen with all that is now you're going to have daily focus, and you're going to get a half point for each one of those tasks that you take on, so we can keep track of that, and we can tell how much that we've progressed throughout the week, keep our score at the end of the week, and then write our scores down. But the big thing is we're wanting to focus on getting 10,000 steps in throughout the day. And the last thing I would tell you to do is women eat anywhere from, I'm not going to tell you how many calories to eat and things. I don't know where you are as far as that goes, but I can kind of base it off of, I know a lot of us aren't getting enough protein. I would tell you, ladies, to get about 120 to 150 grams of protein, and men shoot for 150 grams to 200 grams of protein. Protein is going to keep us full. Protein doesn't turn to fat. Protein is going to give us energy and make us more. It's going to keep us full, so we're making decisions that are more in line with what we want. So just get a focus on getting that protein in, and don't focus so much on the calories right now. Just focus on, hey, I get my protein in, and make good decisions as far as that goes. And then as we want to progress that, we can start to progress it from there. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reply back to me. If it's something that you are interested in potentially joining us in our 42-day program, what I can tell you is we'll go above and beyond. We'll let you come in and sample what it is that we do before you ever make a decision to join us. And as always, we back everything with a double your money back guarantee. But then also, if you go through our 42-day program and you're blown away, you love it, and you want to continue working with us long term, that's ultimately what we're looking for, is individuals that understand that this fitness game, it doesn't end. It's going to continue to be something we have to keep our focus on. So if it's something that we've blown you away and you feel like, hey, this is the place for me, I really like everything that Vitality Mill is bringing, then I will give you your 42-day investment back to you, and we can find a program for you to continue working with us long term, and we'll take that money and just reinvest it back in. So super simple. Don't have anything to hide. We've been here for 17 years, rocking and rolling, and UConn, it gets around real quick if you're not providing a top-of-the-line service. So I hope all this helps you, and I would love for you to check back in with me and give me a little bit of insight on how it did help you. Have a fantastic day. Talk soon.